You thought we were starting right away? Nah, man. Nah, I'm joking. So sorry for the technical issues, but we wanted to make sure you weren't hearing our message 100 times. But it's your boy DJ Vegas. Like I said, with the one, the only one-on-one Chris. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man, especially with the context of why we're all here tonight. Huge announcement that we'll be unveiling a little bit later on in the show. And then, of course, just from a selfish kind of point of view, this is the first time you and I, Joe, have ever worked together. Ever. Like, we've known each other for a little bit now. We've talked about ideas we wanted to do. And then for us to kind of come together and collaborate on this, especially considering the news that we have in our back pockets, couldn't have asked for a better debut here with you, man.
Look, man, like you said, I'm excited. Screw the announcement. This is the thing I was most hype about. I'm like, yo, this dude's been killing it in everything. Been working with the Nets. He's been working with FIBA. He's been like, you're like a modern day superstar out here. So I'm just excited to be out here with you, finally killing it. You know, instead of one-on-one Chris, I guess we could be like, you know, Chris and Chris. Okay, we can come up with a different name. Chat, maybe you could do this. But, you know, we won't go into all the crazy intros. Yeah, I'm bad.
We'll brainstorm it. We'll brainstorm
it.
I'm
bad at names. Look, I can come up with ideas, just not names. But of course, welcome everybody in the chat. We see 82 people in here. We just want to give some chat shout outs. Of course, we just got to start it off. So we see 2K Zoning here. We see Baby Whiteside, banana, 15. You know, our guy Bucket Patrol, the 2K League noob, CG Host 93, Cam Revival. I hope I'm saying it. Chrome Antenna, the UPA Play Now champion in the building. We have Clanted Jr., Claude 347, a finalist of UPA, Cyclonic, the GOAT doing all of the videos, Eyeballs Finest, the man's amazing, D-Dame, D-Dab, Dexter Sal, Dirk, ESGN, Flyboy Road, Focus. I could go down the list. Thank you all for coming. You could be anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us for this reveal, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, it's huge. The entire 2K community coming out to flood this stream, flood the chat. And why not? You want to be here when history is kind of announced. Obviously, on tonight's show, we're going to be recapping the Dallas event. We'll be dropping that huge announcement we know each and every single one of you are kind of waiting on. And then afterwards, we'll get a little bit of a reaction from our guest tonight. You saw it tweeted out on socials. We've got Crown, Peroxide, and SELDUM in the building. Like I said, jam-packed show, Vegas.
I'm honestly excited. I know we can't see the people in the chat's actual reactions, but to have not only a current player, but a former player who's busting his ass, and we can say ass because, you know, it's UPA, we're here, we got a little bit of freedom, but, you know, who's busting his ass to get back in the league and who has been killing it in King Peroxide. And then we have the one, the only Selly Bill, who you know what he was been doing. He's just been killing it all post-draft, and we're excited to see what he does pre-draft and to see if he can actually make it in the league. So now we can't see you guys' faces reacting, but we can see these three, and I'm excited to see their faces when the news breaks, and that's the best part about it all. So getting into it, just a little bit of stuff that, you know, background information for all of those who might not be here. Chris, can you tell me what exactly is UPA?
Yeah. I mean, for those who are just stumbling into the stream, let's say you're not a part of this community, or maybe this is going to be your first year really taking Pro-Am seriously from a competitive perspective. First off, welcome. Secondly, this is exactly where you want to be. UPA stands for Unified Pro-Am Association. It's basically a governing body that consists of the three best independent competitive leagues out there in the Pro-Am scene. So you've got WR, you have MPBA, and then of course you have the ADBA. These are all leagues that are dedicated to the NBA 2K platform. These organizations, man, they hold the best leagues and tournaments, and they don't just do it, you know, here and there. They do it all year round, and it features both 2K professionals that you see in the 2K League, and then, of course, it gives a platform to tomorrow's stars as well. So you have a little bit of everything. So if you want to play with the best in the world, this is going to be the spot. In the annual UPA World Championships, just basically a bunch of online events that each and every single one of you guys can qualify in and play in, and then it ultimately wraps up in this extravagant in-person LAN event or tournament. And obviously today, Joe, marks the first day of that journey.
Yes, sir. In the words of EA Not Gaming, you know we are out here, we are outside, we are ready to get active. We can say all the little catchphrases that people want to be. But look, before we get started, there's 2 things I want from the chat. 2 things. First, I want you guys to, actually, we'll wait for that one later. Right now, I'm feeling a little generous. I told Chris we're ready to be Oprah, and this is all going to be on Evan Lux's dimes. So we're going to do a quick giveaway. This one's going to be a free entry to UPA. You see Chris's face right now like, oh, we didn't get the thing. But oh, well, whatever. It's our stream right now. They might not have us back, but whatever. What we're going to do, I want you all to spam hashtag UPA in the chat. We will choose one lucky winner to get free entry into one UPA certified event this year. We're going to pick one. We need to see that thing spamming. We had over 100 plus people in here. We want to throw away some free money. It's a hype thing. Let's do this thing.
Okay, so yeah, you caught me off guard. While you guys are spamming the chat, we do want to give you guys a little, before we get to the big announcement, right? And then we'll recap Dallas here a little bit. We want to give you just a little bit of new information just as a tease, especially for those who got into the stream early. We know we're still waiting for some people to kind of pile in and make sure the information reaches out to as many people as possible. But one little new aspect to this year, once 2K22 launches, right? Because on a regular year, regardless of it being pre-draft or post-draft, we know the average Pro-Am player is constantly juggling schedules, right? Whether it's your commitments to various leagues or your commitments to your jobs, right? Responsibilities off the sticks. We know you guys have your plate full. So this year, the UPA will be staggering its playoffs between all 3 leagues. That way you're able to focus on these crucial qualifying events that will help you with your team seeding, right? So no more having to prioritize one league or another. All 3 leagues will be able to cater to each other. Again, that way you lock in on the challenge at hand, right? So Joe, how big is this for people who have had trouble scheduling games in the past?
Look, we're done. I got rid of that whole agenda, that scheduler. Screw it, man. Yo, we don't have to worry. I don't have to think about seeing people or worrying about, oh, well, we can't do this because we have a series here or we have a playoff game here, so we can't. Nah, this is lit. This is amazing. This is what we all wanted. So now people have the flexibility when it comes to UPA events. Other UPA, non-UPA events, that's on y'all. Y'all decide to play them. But otherwise, UPA events, you are here. Ruben asked why I was littering. I'm sorry. I will promise I will pick it up and properly recycle. But this moment, it just needed it, man. Like, I just needed to throw away the schedule and do all that thing. But, yeah, so...
You're showman. It's a stage presence, Joe.
Look. You just lucky I'm not across from you barking at you right now, because I'd have you shaking right now, Chris. Look, I can't play for crap, but I could talk shit. That's for damn sure. Look.
But hey, no more excuses this year, right? We want to get rid of as many excuses or reasons for any team to kind of lose. We don't want to put something as serious as a UPA event, in jeopardy. We'll cater to your schedule. We'll stagger playoffs this year. But now that that's out of the way, we want to recap Dallas. We've got a video on deck for us, right, Joe?
All right. So we have this video. I guess without further ado, for those who missed Dallas, here's a quick little sneak peek of what actually happened and took place. Yo, talk about excitement. You know, we would let you sit through the entire 7 minutes, but ain't nobody got time for that. Look, it's a Tuesday night. We out here. Like I said, I'm on vacation. I took time from this. I know Chris isn't trying to do all of this, but if you want to watch the entire recap, you can head over to the UPA YouTube channel, and it's right there. It's Unified Pro Am League. It's all there. Just Google YouTube. It's all there. Big shout out to Cyclonic for the hard work and effort he put in on all of that, because that video is amazing. You can see everything, including buckets, baby shower fit, and everything else that you saw from it. The only thing that we asked that wasn't involved was whatever dance Champ was doing, because I already was blinded once. I don't need to relive that painful moment over and over and over again, you know? I don't know about you, Chris. What do you think?
I mean, I wasn't there, so kind of seeing anything from that event is always kind of a ride for me. But like you had said, right, a little bit of a longer video. You guys definitely have to check out the full-length feature of that. Again, we'll drop the link on socials and kind of support that video. If you could sum up the entire weekend in 7 minutes, this was the best way to do it. It captures every little bit of action, every inch of every bit of emotion from that weekend, and there was just so much that happened. So it's a tremendous video. But again, just kind of talking about the event, you were there live, Joe, right? I kind of watched it from afar away. What was it like there for those who weren't at the event? What did they miss?
Yo, man, they missed one for the books. Because a lot of people, let's be quite honest, they didn't even think the event was going to happen. They're like, oh, no, it's not going to do this, whatever. And then once the event really started to pop off, people tried to jump on the bandwagon late. And it was everything people wanted and more. The energy was amazing. You got to meet everyone there. Everyone was friendly, having a great time. There were events afterwards. People went to Fire Sticks held like a happy hour where people really got to spend time. But that energy was electric. For something that we did not have for almost a year plus, it was amazing to see. And to be quite honest, that's what you want. You saw, okay, who are the people that actually could play at the next level, on the 2K League level. They showed that, oh wow, they have the skill to play on the stage. They're not going to be rattled. You saw the people who, all right, yeah, everybody was a little shaky at first, but you saw those people who quickly adjusted and just locked in and continued to play. You saw those people who folded under the pressure, and you saw some stars really start to grow. And who knows, they could be potential players going in to next year for Season 5 of the 2K League Draft. But I know y'all don't want to hear from me because I was just a guy running around with the camera and just, you know, randomly talking to people. We had some people who were here, as well as somebody who was remote, who had family playing. So we're going to bring in our guy, Selly Beal. We're going to bring in Champion King Peroxide, and our guy, NBA 2K League player for Hornets Venom GT, top tier crown, to the show right here.
What's up, gentlemen? How are you guys?
What's going on?
Pretty good. What's going on?
What up, man? What up?
Living the dream. So, real quick, before we start, do we want to announce the giveaway winners now, or do we just want to wait until after the stream?
I mean,
Go now. Go now.
Go now,
we
man.
wanna
Go now. Go now.
We want to go now?
Yeah, go
All right,
now,
all
man.
right.
Come on.
All right, let's see. Chris, you want to pick one? I'll pick another.
sure.
All right, we're going to scroll on up. Let's see.
I see SELDUM entered himself into it.
Listen, that's a free entry. I ain't gonna give you mine. What you talking about?
All right, so I'm going to choose here. Oh, because I like this. I'm going to choose Duval. That's the winner on my side. Congratulations to you. We will DM you on the side to get your information, or you could just DM me on Twitter at myself or DM the UPA page, and we'll get you locked in. Chris, who's your choice?
All right, we'll go with Cav, or let's see. Go with King's World.
King's World?
Yeah.
I got to stand up.
We'll go with King's World. Those are our two winners for tonight.
Want to see the dog stand up the whole time, huh? I love it. Love to see it.
Hey, congratulations to Duval and King's World. Please reach out to us. We get you that free entry to UPA. Don't worry, we'll give another one away. We out here. Bucket says, Selly is cooking him in here. Give him hell. I don't know, bro. You gave us hell with that fit, so we couldn't really do much. It's sorry, let me stop playing with him, man. Bucket really killed it. He hopped in last minute. He wasn't even expected to be on camera, and then we told him to get on. I had to throw him my oversized blazer and oversized shirt. He looked like my kid wearing, his clothes, but he did what he had to do. Took the embarrassment, took whatever he had to do just to come out here and let the show go on. So a big respect to that dude, because he's willing to take the sacrifice to make sure everybody's having a great time and that the show is amazing as possible. So big ups to him. But enough about all of this. Yo, gentlemen, what were your thoughts on this past UPA event? Since Peroxide's the champ, we'll let you get first word.
Oh man, I can't really describe it because just walking in, like the first time, right? We're outside. We finally get the chance to go in. We're all getting our badges and everything, and we're all getting coordinated. And we walk in, we see the stage, and I'm gonna be honest, the league hasn't had a stage like that. We know how the league stage is. It's a circle. Everybody's facing each other in the circle. But this stage, it reminds me of something I watched growing up. Like, for me, I'm a Call of Duty player. Like, that's where I started playing video games. So just watching Call of Duty and how they play on their stage, it's a huge stage. And I'm pretty sure that Call of Duty played at that same event later in time. And you saw how awesome that was. So us playing there, granted, we didn't have as many people as that because, again, Call of Duty's playing a way longer time than us, but we're going to get there, especially with all these events. So, but man, just playing at that event and playing on that stage, wow, that was a different feeling. Because like I said, I played on stage before, but that one felt special. So, but the way it was ran and everything, it was amazing. I had an amazing time. So did my teammates, and look what we came home with.
Hey, it's a good looking belt, my guy. You mind if I try that on? You think they got that in my size?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to give it up. Look,
Nah.
it's all good. So up next, we're gonna split it up. So Crown, you were out here. Unfortunately, because you were in season, you weren't able to be at this event, but you had somebody who was kind of there, in a sense, representing you, and your younger brother, Claude, a.k.a. 347. He was out there. He represented. He went all the way to the finals. Unfortunately, he lost to the would-be champions in Liquid over here. But from somebody on the outside watching it, what did you think about this entire event?
No, I thought it was dope. I mean, I literally was on the edge of my seat the whole day, in between like calling my brother and the rest of the team and like just watching the games. I thought it was a great event. I think it showcased guys, gave guys a chance to go get that spotlight and go get some of that recognition. I think it was definitely electric. I could kind of feel the energy just being on FaceTime with my family. Kind of had me ready to looking forward to the event. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was really dope. I thought everybody really went out there, had a good time, was professional, saw a lot of personality, and it was dope to see my brother compete on the stage.
Yeah, man. Look, he showed out, man. For somebody as
Definitely
young as
did.
Yeah, I was proud. Look, I had shed a little tear, even though we're gonna have to have him get a little growth spurt or like a little booster seat so we can see
Nah,
him.
that's a big dog, man.
Hey,
Big dog in here.
you're right. Once I saw him put the feet up,
That's a big
that's when
dog.
I'm
He
like,
got it
oh,
in him.
okay.
He's
All
one of
right,
the,
all right. That's
for
what's
sure.
up. So, all right, moving on. Selly, yo, you had a crazy experience at the UPA event. Not only did you hit a game winner, you went crazy as we saw in the video that was going on not too long ago. You also were there. You had some great moments talking trash in some of the videos, talking trash on stage, calling out 50 Clip. You guys going back and forth in your games between you and GNA in the PS5 finals. Tell us about your experience with the UPA event.
From my experience, I think it was a really good experience. Got to see a different personality and different type of vibe with everybody and stuff. Everyone's different on Twitter and everything like that. And then seeing them actually go out and compete and play competitive, and at the end of the day, it's still still respect to each other's game and stuff. At the end of the day, it was pretty amazing. I had a great time. With King's World and Jaden and Splash and DMB and them and everything. It was amazing. So I had a great time, a lot of energy. My friends was there with me, so it made it even better because my friends was there hyping me up. So when I got my boys with me, I got to turn up for them a little bit. So it was just a lot of I don't know. They never seen me play before, so they never actually seen me play before. So talking about 2K and the league and stuff, they never really got to see what it was like. And then actually seeing experience the first time, they kind of became fans of it, and they're ready to go to the next trip and the next event, everything like that. So everything was just what I'm saying. It was all just groovy. It felt great. Even come with a loss at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun for sure.
I mean, you may have came away with a loss, but you still came away with a bag, which is
That's
what
true.
you wanted.
A little bag. Could have got a bigger bag, but it's a little bag. It's all good though.
There's always a bigger bag to have.
Right.
There's always a bigger bag to chase. Guys, we're moments away from dropping the huge announcement. Maybe just kind of give it maybe one more minute or two. Make sure as many people as possible are in the stream. Make sure you're sharing the stream link on all your socials. Guys, this event, it isn't just for the community. It also depends on the community, right? The UPA Worlds goes only as far as each and every single player takes it. And that means every single one of you guys. So the more people that know about this, the more people that play in the online qualifiers and register, and the more people that show up for these live events, the bigger these tournaments become, I promise you. And then the more often they happen. So please share nonstop, support each other. It's a complete team effort. I did just want to ask one question to kind of each of you before we officially drop the announcement. Obviously, again, we kind of touched on this already with it being in post-draft. The field of competitors was limited to a certain point, still very competitive on the ground level. But now with this being pre-draft, it is now open to everyone, including 2K League pros. What is that? Each of you have stage presence. You guys have experience on the stage. What is it about this pre-draft tournament where the best of the best competing against each other makes it more exciting for each and every one of you guys? So we can start with you. We'll go backwards.
Oh, sorry, me? My fault. Was I? Hey, shoot. To be honest, I'm excited. Being able to have an opportunity to go to this event and stuff because, I've always been known as a post-draft player that kind of just peaks in his post-draft but never actually gets the job done when it comes to pre-draft. So I'm excited. I got Deanie on my side, the GOAT, the champion, and everything to go work with him in pre-draft with the guys and stuff and Sniper and them. So I'm really excited that I get to be able to bring them with me and kind of finally get that shot at that if I'm really if I'm really like that when it comes with the big dogs and stuff. I got to make sure I'm like that or not. So I'm really excited and stuff, and hopefully, we can get out there and compete.
I think for me, coming out of my rookie season, I'm just trying to hone my craft and take the next step in terms of just my individual skill and tools to take into the next season. But better way to do that than by beating the people that's the best in the community. So everybody that knows me knows my personality, man. I'm excited to come in. I need a belt. I need an undisputed belt over everybody. So if I want to walk around with that belt, I've been looking at that belt since I've seen it on this camera, like the last half an hour. So I need one of those.
Man, I need another one right here. Like Connor said, I need me one around this shoulder. I need me one around this shoulder. That's what I feel like I need. So it's gonna be great though, because again, like I've been on every stage in 2K. I played against the best guys in the league, and I miss that feeling. Like season 3, season 4, it finally got back to being in real life for playoffs for season 4. But we've been missing that. All of us 2K guys have been missing that. So now we have the chance to get everyone there. Because we had some teams missing that didn't make playoffs that had some dogs on them. Some teams that had some dogs on them did not make the playoffs. Now everybody's going to be able to go to the UPA event and compete against each other. It's going to be really interesting to see who comes out of that. Because to me, if you come out of that alive, you got it, like, because you're beating everybody. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And, I can't wait for that. So, yeah, man, I'm ready to get this other one on my other shoulder, though.
You got to work for it. I'll let you know. You got to work for it, man. It's not going to be easy. I promise you that.
We're going to fight.
Yes, sir.
It works. Well, man, I'm getting excited the more I hear about it. Like, yo, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, come on, man. I want to know where it's
Let's
at.
go.
Come on, man. Drop the video, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm ready, man. Let it go.
Look,
Let's
chat,
go.
y'all ready for this? Because it don't seem like the chat lit enough right now. I'm not going cat. Like, there's 164 people in here, but this chat's moving slow like a slug. Like, I might just go take a nap by the time the
Chat, spam UPA, man. Spam UPA.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
In the
Come on, man.
Spam UPA in the chat. Come on, get active. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Come on. We get this started, bro.
Look.
Where we going? To Jamaica? Wakanda? Where we going, man? Come on. Where we going? Let's go.
All right, Joe. We good, Joe? We ready?
Sir, would you like to do the honors, good sir?
Yes, sir. All right, everyone, Pro-Am community, without further ado, the sequel to UPA Worlds is here. Let's find out what the next chapter has in store for us all. Coach Jay, please drop that video.
They got nothing. Let's go!
Yo, let's go.
Wow,
Ain't
man.
no way, bro.
Hey, man.
Ain't no way, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
50 racks in Vegas, baby.
That's
Let's
crazy
go.
right there.
Guys,
Wow.
Sin City, the entertainment capital of the world, will be host to the next UPA Worlds. We thought it couldn't get any bigger than Texas, but here we are about to prepare for Vegas. Let's go.
Them game times better not be in the morning.
Look, we're gonna
Put in the
have it
afternoon.
staggered. It's gonna be staggered because of course, it's a whole different event. It's a community. It's a whole weekend long thing. We are gonna be at the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas, baby. So
That's dope.
look, I don't know if y'all are familiar with the HyperX Arena, but the HyperX Arena is one of the best esports arenas in the entire country. And of course, the only way to do it is to go to Vegas, baby. It's honestly the only reason they hired me. I was like, of course, since the whole Pagoda incident, I've been scrounging for checks.
No, it's crazy. I did a little research on this venue, Joe, before the show. 30,000 square feet, multiple levels. They've got this ridiculous huge video wall that's like 50 feet high. It's been used to host League of Legends tournaments, fighting tournaments like the Capcom Cup. Ninja himself has hosted his events there. It's basically like a gamer's paradise, and now it's become the perfect place to host UPA Worlds. So before we get these guys' reaction, obviously if you blinked, maybe you missed some of it. That's January 22nd, January 23rd. That's the weekend you guys want to be preparing for. Make sure your accommodations are all set for that. We've leveled up from 30K to 50K, right? It's only right that we play with big money in Vegas. Open registration, but you must compete in a UPA league to be able to qualify for registration. And then, of course, winning any of these virtual events will have major seeding advantages. And in a field that's as stacked as this one, you're going to want any advantage you guys can get. But I mean, Peroxide, SELDUM, Crown, like the floor is yours. Like, what are you guys most excited about?
Can you just tell Ev to get my check ready, man? If he can prepare that for me. But nah, I think that's dope, man. I think Vegas, I think the arena, I'm gonna do some research on it, but from what it sounds like, it's gonna be a crazy event. I think this is dope for the community. I think it's just taking us as a whole on another step to a different level. So this is amazing, man. I'm glad this is put together.
I guess we'll go in order now this time. So, Sel, we'll leave the champ for last, of course. What's your thoughts on this, man?
All I can say, yo, Dane, hey, bro, tell the boys to pack up. We finna go to Vegas, bro. January, get ready now. I'm gonna bring my boys. Hey, we finna turn up too. You already know. I'm already ready, man. I'm ready, man. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting Vegas. I was thinking like New York or something, or Florida, but no, that's Vegas right there. I got family nearby, all that stuff. So, shit, I got ladies nearby. I'm about to turn up. We gonna turn up. Let's go, man. Come on, man. Turn me up, bro. Let's get it, man. I'm excited.
Man, we played there before season 2. We played in that exact venue. So you know, I'm gonna have some comfortability there. There we go. I got the word out. We're good. All right. But yeah, so we played there season 2. A lot of us in the league have played there. So obviously, I'm expecting a lot of us that played there to be at the UPA event. So there's going to be a lot of guys that have history there. And, you know, maybe they played bad, maybe they played good. So now they're going to want to get that revenge. So it's going to be interesting to see. But that place itself, I could tell you guys, if you haven't been there, it's amazing. You know, you're gambling on the bottom floor. You're going to play. You're going to drink a little bit. You know, you're going to have a fun time in Vegas because we went there year 2, man. I'll never forget that weekend. That was a great time while we were there. But, yeah, that event itself, like, it's so beautiful. Like I said, Dallas was nice. That's the only place I'll say that reminded me of Dallas because you had where you're sitting straight along. You know, you're sitting straight against other teams. You're all on one side. You're not facing each other. So it feels like a natural esports arena. So it's going to be a really cool feel for all the guys. And, yeah, that's going to be special. I can't wait to get down there and play. Man, and we're going to have a lot of fun, you know. Besides gaming, as far as the community coming together, we're all going to have a fun time down there. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, half of you guys won't even go for the event, right? So many distractions. Hopefully we don't get any kind of forfeits the day after. Vegas is going to be a movie. Joe Vegas, right? Like, what are you thinking?
Bro, I'm excited, man. Len gets me on this all the time. I see him in the chat. Like, how's your name, Joe Vegas? You never been to Vegas? Guess what, Len? We going in January. It changes. We outside. Nah, like, I'm so excited for this. I've heard nothing but great things about the HyperX Arena. I've heard nothing, but great things about the hotel that's attached to it. Just the entire event, wanting to keep growing and keep moving forward. And hey, for all of you guys in the chat who believe that 50K is not enough, yo, it's a 20K jump just from one event to another. Now, if you allow people to help and like just get the stream numbers going where more sponsorships can be added, that pot's going to continue to skyrocket. So, yo, if you really want to help that stream, that number grow, make sure you're retweeting out these streams. Make sure you're getting in these streams. Make sure you're getting active. Make sure you're doing all of this stuff because really, like Chris said earlier, it's up to the community. Mm-hmm. If the community the community wins, we all win. UPA wins, we all win. So as long as you're all showing support and helping build, the pot will get bigger. And we might have to take another trip to Vegas when this thing is over, like, 200-300K,
Yeah, never in our wildest dreams could we fathom that an event for 30K, let alone 50K, could happen. And this is happening with us as a community, not even working together at full strength yet. So keep supporting each other, compete in these events, create content, and it only kind of gets bigger and better moving forward. I did want to sneak in one more question for these guys, just because it's kind of like a shooting star moment to kind of get this collective group of talent here with us. Speaking of content, like, I know each and every one of you are big on that in your own individual way. But with a setting and an environment like Vegas, like the HyperX Arena, what does that do for maybe content possibilities, not just for you guys, but for the other teams trying to build up the community and their own brand?
I'll start off. I'll start off
Yeah,
this
do
one,
that,
Crown. Let you
Carl.
guys go last. And this time, I think for everyone, just in general, you saw a lot of guys like putting out content. I saw my teammate Spam. He was vlogging while we were there and doing a lot of big things, trying to grow his brand. And so I think it's big for a lot of guys in general. Getting to as we go back to like the 2K League going in person, we don't know. We'll see, but like that they were there in playoffs, and if you were a 2K League player and you're vlogging all that, and you're getting all these guys around you, so now you can get stories from different people, when you're hanging around with all these people, and so you could get a lot of stories from all your friends in the league and yada yada. So I think it's big in general to show your journey, show what you're doing in your life, show your journey as a gamer. So it's going to be very interesting to see like who puts out that content and who puts out the work, so it's going to be special.
Sally, we'll switch it up.
Shoot, he pretty much said everything that was really important to say. Just keep making content. Oh Lord, keep making content. Keep trying to get the most exposure you can. Try to even get local sponsorships in your area. Try to get them involved with like the 2K League and stuff. Like I'm working with Play Life Calabria and stuff here in San Antonio and stuff. So talk to those guys. There's some really good people and stuff like that. And just get yourself out there as much as possible. Even people that's not even in the 2K community, if they just protect your brand or if they are on your side for your branding, that's automatic revenue for you because it's a win for you. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for the casuals. I'm aiming for the park players. I'm aiming for the guys that don't really know about competitive 2K and stuff to get them more involved in more than just 2K and stuff because it's the NBA sponsored by it. So it's pretty easy. Just all you gotta say is NBA, and they're gonna be like NBA, So they're gonna be, you gotta get yourself out there as much as possible and try to like build your brand. That's like pretty much the biggest thing to focus on is building your brand.
All right, you Crown?
I think it's an amazing opportunity for content for guys that are the current league players to be able to showcase their personality and to be able to get footage and different things and collaborations with other people to grow their brand. And I think for guys that's not in the league, I think what room would you rather be in? If you're trying to make the league, what room would you rather be in at that time next to all the league players, staff, all eyes on you? Is a great opportunity, man. Great exposure. You can't get this anywhere else. It's like, I just think that for everybody, it's definitely an opportunity to expand your brand, raise your stock, whatever your agenda may be. But I think that the UPA event provides that for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Crown hit right on the spot. This is truly the first time that scouting, and I saw Ruben kind of pointed this out a little bit early in the chat, but this is the first time that scouting is actually really going to matter because now you have a live event pre-draft in January, late January. So we know that the draft comes up early March. This is going to be a huge factor to show who's actually ready for the stage because we know that it's a different game with retail. We know it's a different game when you're in your own personal environment. It's night and day when you have somebody across from you this way, just screaming at you, barking at you, getting in your head. The money's on the line, the pressure's on the line. And I promise you, you will see a tremendous amount of coaches, staff, and league personnel coming out to see you in that environment because they want to see exactly if you are going to rise to the occasion or if you're going to fold. So I'm so excited for this event, man.
Yeah, there's going to be something there for everyone, whether, you're already in the league and, you're trying to start off 2K22 with a bang, or you're trying to get back into the league, or you're trying to get into the league for the first time. There's going to be something there for you. But as exciting as Vegas is as a end game, right? It's all the qualifying events that lead up to it, which is just as important. And for those who maybe don't have as much experience in the Pro-Am scene, and you're either trying to make a name for yourself or you're trying to get people's attention, these events, these qualifying events, you got to compete in them. You got to be active, right? Hashtag get active. And it all kind of starts with the MPBA's upcoming season, guys. Registration is still open. If you sign up by September 9th, you actually get entry into MPBA's Gauntlet. The complete roster isn't needed. Don't worry about that. But team registration, you do have to get that locked in. And then, of course, guys, you have to remember you have to compete in any one of the UPA seasons or leagues to qualify for this Vegas event. So lock in. 2K22 is just around the corner. We're ready to go, right? WR, ADBA signups are going to come soon as well. So I think everything's ready for us to have a phenomenal year, Joe.
Wait, speaking of MPBA, wasn't there just an announcement?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's the upcoming season in the Gauntlet, right? That's the Gauntlet is the first step. And so is that MPBA season. It's the first ever unified or UPA event. You'll get rankings. You'll be eligible for points. Again, it is open registration, just like it was for Texas, just like it was for Dallas. But winning these events, being successful in these events, will give you seeding advantages. You want to be as high as possible in the bracket by the time that weekend of the 22nd and the 23rd in January hits. And you can only do that by competing in the UPA leagues, any one of the three, right? So MPBA, WR, ADBA. Joe, it's time to get active. It's time to get locked in.
And it's time to get the heck out of here because we've been going for long enough. We know everybody's attention span is probably short as mine. And I was already getting yelled at that for the chat. But no, seriously, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being a part of this amazing announcement. Thank you to the great host, the 101 Chris. Just amazing working with you as watching it from afar.
Appreciate you, Vegas.
The best. Appreciate Coach Jay in the truck, everything there, all the work that he's been doing. Appreciate all of the UPA admins from, of course, we have Ev, we have Lux, we have Frank, Lab. There's so many of them. So we just want to say thank you for what you want to say. Team Take, we outside, Prod. You know what it is. A big thanks to Crown, Peroxide, Selly, and
Appreciate y'all.
We'll see y'all in Vegas in January. Baby.
Keep my belt, Peroxide. Make sure you get my belt.
I'm gonna have this other one right here. Don't worry, soon.
All right, we're gonna catch you with the outro. We'll catch y'all on the other side. Peace.
This day, you made it through 2. We're on the last one. How you feeling about that?
Man, before we even get started, first of all, I told you we was going to Sunday. Doc told you we was coming to Sunday. And now we here. And we're here for that cash. We're not playing no games.
Yo, what's up, everybody? DJ Vegas, and I'm here with Roy, the head coach, the GM, making it to day 2. And pretty much having a chance to play for all the money.
We're the team to beat. We're #1 in Legacy League with leaderboards, all that kind of stuff. And we have a target on our back. And I've just been telling these guys the entire time.
Yeah, me and you, buddy. I'm taking this personal. You want to be toxic, be the little games, trolling this shit? Nah, we're here. Come get right. All that trolling this shit, we're here. Vibes, we're here. We're here. I promise you that. I promise you that. Let's go, y'all.
And you hear them responding now? Yeah, we got the PS5 finals just about to start, baby. Let's get it. Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Pass the ball, and that's a nice green out the corner from Liquid.
So you good?
Clipper, come on, come on.
Passes the ball, and another green in the corner. Come on, let's go! Unified Pro-Am World Champions of both consoles. This is nuts. What are you thinking right now, champ?
Joe, I'm thinking that Liquid Pro-Am is proving why there's players that we talk about as the #1 and #2 pick right now, Joe.
I'd like to present the UPA MVP award to Johnny Red 23. Congratulations, man. Hey, throw those balls out. Throw them up, throw them up. Throw them up.